and welcome to Logan Sounds Off, where I talk about books, music, and a whole lot more. I'm your host, Logan Kelly. Hello and welcome back to Logan Sounds Off. Today on my podcast, I'm reviewing one of the most experimental, strange, unique, and totally independent, new and totally fresh breath of air. One of the greatest classic rock albums ever, in my opinion, and I'd say a lot of people think so too. And it's Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. And Wish You Were Here is an incredible album. First off, it's got some great artwork. I love here the finer details where it has nearly like it was ripped, and then over here it has this here. It's just, I'm not sure what it is. It's very interesting. But you have then that actual record is Wish You Were Here, and I'm not sure, but my theory on this is because it has Pink Floyd stickers on the suitcase. This guy's a fan. It must be like if you were to bring any record to a desert, because he's in a desert, what would it be? And it'd be Wish You Were Here. And this is then the back. Actually, if you see here, there's a little gap there, and it's perfectly done. And it's near. This is very thick, actually, the inside. But that picture there was actually made for a postcard for Wish You Were Here. There's a great documentary. If you have Sky TV, go to The Voice and say Wish You Were Here, and a documentary should come up, and it's very interesting. If not, it's always played on Sky Arts, and then you have Sky Arts, and then you got this as well. It's kind of bluish thing, and you got the lyrics, and then you've also got all of the credits, and you have. It's very perfectly done. And this was recorded at Abbey Road Studios from January to July. So this actually took a long time. And when you watch the documentary, you'd see why. This was produced by Pink Floyd. All the lyrics were written by Roger Waters. There was thanks to Bernie Calder and Phil Taylor. Engineered by Brian Humphreys and assisted by Peter James. The sleeve design and photography by Hypnosis, they spell it really weird, assisted by Peter Christopherson, Jeff Smith, Howard Bartrop, Richard Manning, and graphics by Geordie Hardy NTA, and it was mastered by James Joel Plante and Bernie Grundman, and this is from Pink Floyd Records Limited. They have their own recording label, which is great. But I'm going to get into the music. So, Shine On You Crazy Diamond parts 1 to 5. This is some really cool swelling synths in the beginning, and the shifting chords they're nearly melancholy, but they're very interesting. And the guitar played by David Gilmour on this is perfect. Really, really well done. Kind of sliding up the guitar slowly. It's beautifully done. I really, really like it. And kind of nearly frolics around the guitar. He's got such a great touch, David Grohl. I love it. But you have that while the swelling synths come up, and then you have some great lyrics that come in by the 8th minute. Like, it takes a long time to get into this song. It says, remember when you were young, you shone like the sun. Really melancholy, sad lyrics. And just to give some background. So, the first album that Pink Floyd ever recorded was, actually, it's very interesting. So, the thing is, David Gilmour, for those who aren't so familiar with Pink Floyd, David Gilmour wasn't with them for their first album, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Syd Barrett did. But he went down a dark road and he ended up not playing with them anymore. And then David came on. And this was all about Syd. And Syd came into the studio while they were recording this and just sat down. And just watched. Didn't say anything. Bit strange looking. Wasn't looking very well. Wasn't very healthy. The guy wasn't very healthy for a long time. And that was it. The whole thing was about him. You have so Shine On You Crazy Diamond parts 1 to 9. So this is a whole suite, which is very interesting. It was all about Sid and the Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Then you have Welcome to the Machine, and Welcome to the Machine is all about the way record companies, well, big ones, there are great record companies out there, but some record labels take a musician and just throw them straight out of the machine. And then you have a cigar, which is all about the person going, come on, have a cigar, we'll talk over the music and you'll sign up to our label. That's again about the machine. Then you have Wish You Were Here, which is all about wishing Sid was here. And then you have the end of Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 6 to 9, and then you have parts 1 to 5, which I'm talking about now. This is very, very good. The lyrics are beautiful. My only critique about this track was that it'd be a little bit shorter. Now you have Welcome to the Machine, which is the last track on side 1. There's only 5 tracks in this album, but just it's very long. This is nearly 50 minutes, this album. Like, when you add up the amount of time for Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 to 5 and 6 to 9, you get around 26 minutes. But anyways, Welcome to the Machine is really, really cool. The guitar is really, really well produced in this, brilliantly mastered as well. You get a really cool feel. The bass, especially in this, is something that I love, and also the synth, where it's like dun, 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 nearly, but on a very much lower scale. It's brilliant, and even at the start you got the click and the playing and the it's really, really interesting. I'm not sure what machine that is. It does say in the documentary, but I'm not sure what that instrument is actually at the start. Or sorry, it's not an instrument, it's actually a machine. I'm not sure what machine it is. But yeah, Welcome to the Machine is incredible, and it nearly resembles a machine, which I think is very interesting, and a great artistic touch from Pink Floyd, to when they're speaking about a metaphorical machine, they're actually resembling a real machine. I think that's really cool. Then you have a Cigar, which is really, really good. I love Have a Cigar. The guitar is brilliant in this. Now, I'm going to find actually, I'm not sure if I'm able to find it, but on Have a Cigar, no, it doesn't say. On Have a Cigar, it's actually, there's a different person singing it, and I'm not sure, do they actually, they say it in the documentary again, but it's very, I forgot his name, but anyways, he actually sang on that track, and Roger sang with them, and I think David, one of them, sang actually with them, but it was nearly double tracked. It was very interesting. Then you have Wish You Were Here, which is very sad and a classic rock track that's really cool. I love the guitar riff. It's very good, alternating from the G major to the E minor. Like classic, really simple chords, but just David Gilmour went the extra mile, adding in a couple of different notes on that as well. I really like that. Wish You Were Here is a class song, but I don't think it's the best on the album. I think it's a bit overrated. But no, you have Wish You Were Here, and then you have Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 6 to 9, which is a bit boring in comparison to the first one, because it's just the same thing over again, except different lyrics, and nearly there's a different tone after Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 to 5. So I kind of like that. If I have to rate this, I'm going to rate this album a 4.5 out of 5, because Pink Floyd have done better. They can do better, but this is very good as an album. Critiques. Shine On You Crazy Diamond parts 1 to 9 are really short, too long. And also, there were other songs that were meant to be on this album, but they were taken off. I wish they were on this album. I wish there was less kind of long tracks and more tracks. Like Welcome to the Machine is a bit stretched out, but that's okay. Have a Cigar is brilliant, and Wish You Were Here is a bit overrated, in my opinion. That might be just being a bit pretentious, I don't know, but very good. 4.5 stars. Yeah, that's what I'm going to give it, a 4.5 solid stars. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If as well you love music, make sure to check out my channel and share it with your friends. Make sure to like, because it's free, and if you like the video, please do it. It really helps, and it just shows a bit more support to not only my channel, but it also shows me that people are enjoying my videos, and that's very handy. If you have any thoughts about the album or anything that you'd like to say, make sure to comment down below. And also, if you're not familiar with my social media, I'm at Logan Sounds Off. Make sure to follow me on Threads, Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day. And if you ever need music recommendations, check out Logan Sounds Off. I hope you enjoyed listening to this episode of Logan Sounds Off. You can follow me on X, Facebook, and Instagram at Logan Sounds Off. And don't forget to subscribe and not miss any more cool episodes. Bye guys!